On today's Browns Report video, we are taking a look at the Todd McShay / Mel Kiper Tag Team 3-round mock draft, which actually features 4 picks for the Browns. Kwity Paye from Michigan in round 1, Anthony Schwartz from Auburn in round 2, Ernest Jones in round 3 along with Ardarius Washington. We'll break down each of these players because I got some thoughts on them. Beginning with Kwity Paye in round 1. I think that Todd McShay is onto something here. Even with adding Jadeveon Clowney and Takk McKinley, I still think the Browns are going to be interested in adding another edge rusher because it would allow them to kick either Clowney or Garrett or even Paye himself inside a little bit and rush with 3 defensive ends as opposed to just the 2 normal ones, which makes sense in the modern day NFL. Now, Paye certainly fits that modern NFL mold. He's a fantastic athlete. He's got an unreal 3-cone as well. He hasn't quite put it all together yet, though. 16 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, in a very shortened season for the Michigan Wolverines. He didn't quite play a normal year by any stretch of the imagination, but the upside is there. I would not be surprised if Kwity Paye went a good 12 picks earlier. Like that would not surprise me. So to get him at the back end of round 1, I like that quite a bit. What I don't like that much is Anthony Schwartz. This one was done by Kiper, first one done by McShay. There is speed, and there is no doubt about that this is a legitimately mid-4.2 40 guy. He can absolutely fly. He is the fastest player in this year's draft. However, despite being unbelievably fast, Anthony Schwartz was not good downfield. He did not have success. Now, yes, part of that is because Bo Nix is not a good quarterback. And maybe it's because Gus Malzahn didn't know what to do with him, but I kind of doubt this. If I had someone who was as fast as Anthony Schwartz, he would be my return guy and my vertical deep threat. And he wasn't either of those things for Auburn. He was the gadget guy, short passes, jet sweeps, handoffs, stuff like that. That concerns me, and it makes me wonder if maybe Auburn knew that Schwartz just isn't a good football player yet. I think this is way too early, even as fast as Schwartz is. Then there's Ernest Jones, another Kiper pick here. Kiper likes Jones a lot, and he's a good run defender. He's got fantastic length. I get all of that. Kiper, admittedly, I think is higher than most on Ernest Jones. I got concerns here. Not good in coverage. And a team that does not value linebackers in Cleveland may or may not want Jones quite this early. But his production does kind of back this up. 0 pass breakups this year. How are you going to be a linebacker in the NFL and not get your hand on a single pass? Now, again, fit and roll, I get all that. Those are things there. I like him as a run stopper with his length. But as a coverage guy, there's a long way to go. That's a bit of a gamble for me in the late parts of round 3. Then the Browns went a very Brownsy route here. This one also by Mel Kiper. It's a safety. Ardarius Washington, who I like. Now, the biggest red flag as it relates to Washington's just easy is his size. Namely, he does not have much size. He is very undersized by NFL standards. Listed at 5'8", 179, and actually checked in a little bit under that at his pro day. Now, he did not test as well as hoped either at the TCU Pro Day. Was slower than expected, but he's got fantastic instincts. No interceptions this year, had a bunch back in 2019. Quickness, instincts, they all make it look good. I don't know if he's going to be a free safety, a nickel corner, some type of hybrid in the end, but I would gladly gamble on Washington in this back end of round 3 range, especially for a team that wants to use multiple safeties. So those were my thoughts. Now I want to hear from you guys. Grade this Browns mock draft for me in the comments section. A, B, C, D, or F.